So for hole number 9, option 1 is a Thor's Hammer 7 and Thor's Hammer 8 blast with a Spirit Ball to green. Sure, there might be other combos that may work, but this is only tested with these two clubs. We start at NMT. So we are adjusting max plus 10 P3. We're going to check the wind angle, and in this angle we're gonna have our default push-up to be 7 rings, and that's going to be the mid wind of wind 0 ball. Obviously that will be listed in the guide and stuff like that. Max topspin boost, half a bar of left spin, always outside wall left curl, and try to hit perfect. It's gonna be with a slow needle. If you do have a low wind, might be a little shake, but I mean, that's something that we can handle. We are bouncing close to the rough, but we have to, otherwise we won't get down towards the green like that. But what has to be said as well, that if you do get stuck into the rough, it's a very easy save from there, as you do have a straight tailwind and can let the ball carry into the wind and get yourself down there to save the eagle. So again, Spirit Ball play for Thor's Hammer 7 and Thor's Hammer 8. Wedge is simple, it's more or less straight wind, so here I would recommend to use as much topspin and topspin boost possible. And you will notice here now that even if I adjust 7 rings here, which is way too much, but you can still, I'm still having the ball guideline through the hole. So here you can honestly just adjust whatever, but if you do want to have the correct adjustment, it's EB School plus 20 P3 numbers with no spin, and if you're gonna go full topspin, minus 35% elevation P4 numbers. Max topspin boost I don't have any numbers for, so if you're gonna do the max topspin boost version, make sure to just adjust a couple of rings, make sure that the ball guideline gets still into the hole, and then you will still drop that one. Nice albatross here with a Spirit Ball, Thor's Hammer 7 and 8 option. So we're gonna play an NMT with a POC 4 Plus as our other option, with that is free to play base, that you can also play with a special ball if you would like. So we're gonna adjust max plus 10 P3, and then with a POC 7 we're gonna push up 3 rings. We're going to push up different based on the different clubs, obviously due to different accuracy. Now we're gonna use 5.8 topspin. One thing to have in mind, that those of you that do play with Apocalypse level 4 needs to push up a little bit more than that, and the reason for that is that you do have less power, so you do need to compensate by pushing up a little bit more. Obviously we will list that in the notes in Telegram, but also in the guide. You can see we roll out there on the fairway, and this was a very nice and simple outcome that I got on this hole, to be able to then be prepared for B52 rough bump from there. So maybe a little bit more aggressive drive than what you think, but it's a slower needle, not complete slow, but with a slower needle we get down there for a POC 4 plus. If you do want to play with a P4 ball instead, you can do that, and then you will have a much slower needle. So for the second shot we are going to do a pin check, and here you can play with B52 level 5 or better. You can see that the pin check here now, it was plus 8, and that's what we are going to remember. I'm looking to have the red ring by the rough line, and then I'm adding spin to pin. So the spin will vary somewhere around 4 top spin and then somewhere around 1 left spin in that case. So you can see here now the ball guideline to hole, very important. Adjustment here from the plus 8 pin check is gonna be 56% slider plus 20% elevation P3 numbers. And don't forget, we need to pull back 1 ring after our adjustment to compensate for adjusting from a lower to a higher point. A perfect ball here is having an extremely good chance, in my opinion, to drop. Bounces nicely into the rough and has really good speed, and we get it to drop dead center for an albatross with a layup option for Apocalypse level 4 plus. 2 options for you, whatever you prefer here on hole number 9. Get the guide and improve your game in expert or in any other tournament division on patreon.com/goldclashtommy.